Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gents. Welcome to this channel. I'm Daniel Mustran. I'm pipe maker from Croatia. And yeah, today I'm kind of lazy. Had a good talk with my father, and yeah, and a little bit of, Jameson. So, and a pipe. So, life is not that bad. Um, to give you a short update, I've been struggling with finding briar recently because my briar supplier seems to be in trouble getting first class quality material that I'm normally using, so that also means trouble for me too. So yeah, and I have few options now and I'm exploring those, and I think that I will be fine. To quote a really famous pipe maker, there is no such thing as a bad briar. There can only be bad pipe makers. So I'm getting few batches that I will put aside, select it, and what's good, really good, I will put aside for the shows if I find any of these, and the rest will be going in a production. We will see what will come out of it. So that brings me to one question related briar. It seems to me that briar is, the first class, really good quality briar is getting kind of a little bit scarce, and it seems to me that prices are going up. So it will be really hard for us pipe makers first to get a good quality material, and second, um, to keep the prices. I think we will come to that point where we will need to correct the prices because of the material, and that's not something I would like to do. So yeah, by the way, I'm recording this video as a first video on my new cell phone. I had to buy a new cell phone simply because my old one is giving up on me because I was beating it up like crazy. So this is the first video from a new device, and I hope that it will be at least as good as the old one. Potentially it's better unit, but we will see. Anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about uh, openings on the stems, at the very opening of the stem. Before, when I started making pipes, I was using a really wide opening. Oh, that's because of the staining. And someone told me a couple of years ago that usually pipe makers go a little bit narrow because it looks kind of more elegant. And I started, after a couple of years, I started to make my openings a little bit more narrow. And I went with it for a while. Oh, so nice. But then I was talking with Joao again, and he told me that there is a point why to go wider, why we should go kind of wider, and that is in correlation with what I was telling about comfort and how to avoid ton burns, and what to be careful about when you are smoking a pipe. So the point is, if you are having a small or narrow opening of the stem, um, the smoke that is going out towards your tongue and your mouth will go in a more directional way. So like narrow. It will not go wider and spread, but it will go in a narrow fashion. And that means that you will need to be more careful where the smoke is hitting inside your mouth. And from what I concluded from that talk, that it would be a really interesting to, after all, go a little bit wider and to open your stems a little bit more, just to allow the smoke to spread more easily and not to hit your tongue or whatever part of your mouth in that direct beam kind of fashion, but more in a cloudy kind of fashion, you know what I mean? So recently I started again to widen up a little bit my stems. They are not too crazy wide. I think that they are not more than like 8 millimeters in width, but I'm trying to get a really good flow. And also now I start to open the stems a little bit more, that why kind of opening, not a V, not a half circle, but just to open it really well. I think it's better in my opinion, and also allows smoke to travel through the stem a little bit, not easier, but not that fast, maybe as with stems that are made to push the smoke through them in a directional way, if I know what I mean. So that's what I changed a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, after checking my pipes that are made in different periods, I have my personal pipes that are made in a 10 years of time, and I still value those pipes that are a little bit wider, a little bit better related smoking qualities. So I will continue to make wider openings of the stems. Maybe they are not super nice, I don't know, but for sure, in my opinion, personal opinion, they will allow for a little bit easier on your tongue way of smoking. Let's say it like that. So that's actually the main topic what I wanted to say in this video. Oh, seems I'm done. Anyway, I was talking with my father too long and I almost smoked my complete pipe. Oh, and one more thing. Soon I will start carving a block I received from a dear friend that I miss a lot. It is a block that was cut in 1963, and I think I will make a pipe out of it. So if you want a really old briar, I removed these pieces out simply because they had some dots, as you can see here and over there, and I had to remove those, but I still have a decent amount of material to cut and carve a pipe out of it. So if you want a really old briar, pipe made from a really old briar, stay tuned because this one will soon go into production. As long as this monster, there is a huge piece of briar. I already pointed out the way the grain is distributed, and this will be a big one. Not a big pipe, but a big project. That will be one of the most complicated shapes I ever did, and yeah, it will be a challenge. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Let me show you what pipe I will do. Just a sec. It will be this one. See, that's the intended original. I have it just to remind myself that I also made pipes that are really complex and challenging. So this one will be a challenge for sure, and I'm really looking forward to this. Guys, stay tuned and be happy. Bye bye.